An Irish medical device that attacks irregular heartbeats has won an award for cardiovascular innovation. Ireland's AuriGen has partnered with Israel's Medibrane to develop and manufacture the device, which hopes to save millions of lives. Please welcome Elad Einav, CEO of Medibrane, here with us with more. Hello and congratulations.
Thank you very much.
So a big award, and it's so interesting that there's an innovation award specifically for cardiovascular health. Does every medical industry have this type of thing for innovation?
No, actually, cardiovascular health is a very, serious, a lot of effect on human population and human health, and I think that's part of the reason that they have an innovation award for it. But other also part of the medical device industry has similar, but only the major one, in my opinion.
So AuriGen, what is it that they've done, and how are you guys contributing to this collaboration? So
AuriGen is trying to treat arterial fibrillation, which is a major disease. It's affects about 3 to 6 million people in the US, and worldwide it's much more than that. And they develop an implant that not only sits and try to prevent stroke, it's also treated from electrical point. They have the electrode and a sensor that treat in a similar way to the ablation that they have today. And they invented the product, and they partnered with us so we can develop the implant for them.
I see, I see. So you guys do, so your company does a lot of medical products. Is there specialty in the R&D, or you also come up with your own devices?
No, we don't come with our own devices. We are specialty in R&D and manufacturing of implants based on scaffold, or frames and membranes. So our expertise is actually on the membrane side and on the design and development of all the implant itself.
So how does the process work? How close are we to developing and actually testing it, on human patients?
So it's not starting in humans. You always start in the trainer or in a kind of a setup to test it from mechanical, from engineering point of view, and then you move into in vivo work, such a human. So it's going to happen in the next year or two to get to human trials. But in the meantime, we got a lot of work to do on the lab to make sure that the device is working properly and safe in order to get to humans when it's very established.
Now, the device itself, is it something that is inserted and it stays?
Yes.
Like a pacemaker?
It's an implant,
so
it stays. So it has two parts. The first part is actually that it's getting they open the implant, and then they operate the electrical electrode to remove the electrical activity over there. Mm-hmm. And then they remove the electrode, but the device itself stays over there.
I see.
So it's a multiple action device.
And why? So listen, an irregular heartbeat is an indication of so many other problems. So it is more than a so this is going to help not only people with irregular heartbeat, but help prevent other fatal conditions as a result.
Absolutely. So arterial fibrillation, it's actually multiplying 5 the risk to get to stroke, which can go through from the heart to your brain. So this is a major issue, and this is why people will take blood thinner and etc. And this is what actually this device is trying to eliminate, not only to, let's say, improve the condition of people with the arterial fibrillation, it's also to eliminate the risk to stroke. So there are several actions in the same solution.
Wow, this is really something. And the fact that we're a few years off from testing this, let's just hope that this will save a lot of lives.